Alright, and hello mates. We will be introducing you to the game Heckfire. I'm making this video because I had some friends coming over to this game from another game that I had started playing with. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys, the ones I made it for, do see this thing. So first you will be introduced with a screen, a boring one, where you got to introduce yourself to the game. You will get up to Town Hall 2 and you will get your name in. After that's all done and said and done, right, you will be deciding how your playstyle is going to be based off research. Well, at least how you start off on research. I mean, you kind of are forced to start one path and then you slowly work your way up. But I mean, at the same time, uh, but you will decide how you want to play. If you want to be a PvE player, be a PvP player. And, based off that, you will be introducing yourself to the game like that, right? So based off playing like that, let me actually get this Discord. So you will be playing either PvP or PvP style. No matter what, when you do play PvP, you will have to be a PvP player somewhat. You know, you have no choice but to actually be a PvE player. You have to do it somewhat, you know. My mate is in this alliance. Oh, what the heck? But either way, you guys. Oh my god, I'm distracted. But you will decide, right? You the intro, right? It shows you how to expand into your base. That's not how the game's mainly played. This is really just the introduction to how to expand. You won't really be spending much time on that. Um, you will be doing a lot of time spending time hitting mobs or either looting players for the resources that you need. And either way, you still want to hit the mobs to be able to complete quests, maybe rank higher than other people in the quest. You will be trying to max out your town hall, which is currently being going up even more, but without these special things that you need, you can get up to 25, and then you will have to play against other players. This game is more balanced than a lot of other games. Unlike, Lords Mobile. Well, Lords Mobile isn't really unbalanced. The game, I've heard Guns of War, stuff like that, right? It's more unbalanced. But this game, you actually, when you're hitting somebody, let's say, well, one, you can have as many troops as you want. It's not like you can just train them up. You can always be zeroed, so always be more cautious than you actually think that you can be, because people, there are rules in place not to zero. Well, people don't have to listen to those rules. They can always not abide by them. Like me, for example, I'm a PvP player. I get kills. I do what I can to get kills. Like, look, these are the kill leaderboards. Kills, kills, kills. Obviously, these are how people play. But not as many people play like that, so you're usually mostly safe. You want to be as strong as you can, and to be like that, it doesn't matter in strength-wise in general. It's more or less how your allies are also built, because you can be the strongest dude in the realm, but to be the weakest dude at the same time. Because if your allies are trash, then you're weak, you're useless. It's like saying if I was hitting 1 billion, right, and some dude who's 2 times under me, right? Oh, I'm 2 times stronger than him. He's hitting 3 times stronger than me because his allies went up to 30%. I had 0%, something like that. So that means, you really want to work on your allies so your defense and all that's basically as strong as it can be. Do not forget, after 2 days or somewhat like that, you will be getting an unlock to your legendary dragon. Unlocking that, you will be able to. How do I find this? Do I get it yet? Okay. It will show me soon. But your legendary dragon, that will be a wall dragon, your main dragon that you want to have. Like, I think this is it. Yeah, right here. Your sparkles. This is the one that I will want on my wall, along with the next dragon that I unlocked that is basic and grass. These dragons that you get, the main one that you get will be your main biome unless you buy another dragon of a biome, that can be expendable. I can't show on this account because it's an alternate account and they do not support those accounts, so obviously I cannot show you, but you can buy packs, and the packs amounts rise like the amount you need to spend for the second dragon rises, and then you still got other dragons that you can use, like Waffles, the dude who extends your ally percent, which you have to actually max out to the top of your research that you actually have. So let's say my research allows me to get to 300% before I get capped off. Then that means that I can get to 300%. And if Waffles is so and so leveled up and ranked up, then that makes my whatever this much higher, this much stronger, all that kind of stuff. So obviously it's really based, and there's a lava dragon and a raid dragon. Raids you will get further in the game and you will learn how to do that yourself. Building troops, do not push many militia because you will soon unlock tier 2. Do not do it because you'll just end up killing them anyways, and you need your early game speed ups just to get ahead of other people. I wouldn't say mass push tier 2 unless you're going to be one of those players that have a are Town Hall 15 for their whole gameplay. Which, if it's your first account, you obviously probably do not want to do that because you need to learn how to play before you try to do that kind of play style. You want to be more secure and actually know your way around the game before you make an account that actually does that. I've done that before. It's a very exciting account. It's very fun because then you can also fight in lower brackets and place better. It's almost impossible to get first place in the overall event with the Town Hall 15 account because you do not get as many for first place, but it's still a really good way to place well and be able to place higher than others. So I really recommend it for players who aren't, who do make another account. I wouldn't say in your first account is the best option since you want to try to explore the game in general, figure out your way around it. It'd be the best way. Here I do recommend you try to bind your account with somebody. You can get those daily gifts. You can put in somebody's name saying, oh, this person invited me to the game. I'll put my own name here. Well, I'm almost maxed out, so I'll put my friend's name, Udik. And what this does is they will actually get rewards for you leveling up every 5 levels or so, and they'll be able to get rewards from it. But at some point you'll be getting too close to them being maxed out, so too many people, it doesn't really matter. But here you can also trade off with each other and send each other little gift things or whatever, and it gives them both resources for opening it up. That's my boy Odic. So I will be saying that he invited me to the game, and he will obviously get rewards for it. For you new players, I just want you guys to understand this game is like when you're zeroing somebody PvP aspect wise, right? That will be like here. Unlike other games where you one tap hit somebody, right? Here. I will be getting my account. I'll be right back. I'll be using this player as an example to show you guys how the PvP aspect somewhat works. This is not my actual hit because this is lava, the lava dragon that you receive that you'll get through various events or buying your way up with it, buying higher tiers, higher ranks. The first buy is obviously going to be buying the dragon. It makes your attack stronger significantly on lava, but it's a complex game when it comes to shrines, fighting for shrines, all that. It's crazy, it's very fun, it's very exciting. The PvP aspect in this game, you'll be able to hit people, but you will not be just zeroing them in one hit, or you won't. Obviously, you get ported off lava right here. If I win, he gets ported off lava, which I should win, um, but as you guys see, yeah, it poured him off lava. I don't think he had troops. Okay, he did have troops to hit. These are tier 1, so it mass injures a lot more than it would if it was tier 4. If it was tier 4 and he was a tier 4 player, it probably would injure around 20k to 30k depending on his research, which is toughness research, which makes your injuries a lot smaller or higher depending on how far you're in your research. All the researches do a lot. If you check out some of my other videos, I did explain how some of these researches work. If you do want me to explain other stuff, make sure to put in the comment sections what you want me to go over, and I will help you out, or I'll try to attempt to help you out. So how this works is you'll be hitting these dudes, maybe 20k or whatever, and depending on their town hall, you can guess what their hospital size is. 25 and up, they can be up to 400k or 500k or something, right? So I'll assume as I go along, okay, I've got 100k in the hospital so far. Blah, blah, blah. You keep hitting them. You can send multi-marches, split marches. I've done videos on that. You can go over that. I was zeroing to do with that earlier. For example, I'll send a march like this, and if I do not have enough to fully fill, I'll send split marches, and if it's over the attack. So, if you're losing, you're getting 2 times as many injuries. I mean, 2 times as many deads. And also, don't forget to count in the fact that his reinforcements might make it even higher. But I can obviously go over those in other videos. The fact here is the PvP aspect is more fair, and it takes longer to zero people, unless in my other videos, as I've shown, you can swarm people, meaning multiple people are hitting them with 4 marches or something. So it's like 100k per 4 or 5 marches. 5 is the max, which you have to get to Town Hall 26 at least to get. So that means only really, really, really big players who've been playing for at least, I'd say, month or two of events. You have to be in events. Can actually 5 March. I mean, but that's insignificant right now. You can obviously survive longer, meaning that it gives you more time to get players online to help you out. And rallies do not just whap your troops in one hit. They injure and kill the same amount, which rallies do end up killing a tiny percentage of your troops. I'd say under 1% or whatever. Like, let's say you have 1 million troops, it's just gonna kill 2k, 3k, and it will injure the rest. So that's really how this game is. It's an interesting game. I recommend any of you new players to continue playing it. Try to explore the game. See if you do like it. If you do want anything else explained about the game, then yes, I will try to help you. So thank you guys for watching. Uh, Peace out and enjoy your day, lads.